Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2018 horror film Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. The premise of Gonjiam Haunted Asylum is the crew of a horror web series travels to an abandoned asylum for a live broadcast, and they encounter much more than they expected as they move deeper inside the nightmarish old building. Right from the start of this review, I'm going to say I think this movie is highly overlooked and highly underappreciated. I do not see this movie get mentioned pretty much at all, which I find extremely surprising. I watch a lot of horror movies, a metric shit ton, if you will. And due to this over the years, I've become somewhat numb to their effects. Certain techniques and certain types of scares, they don't really do it the same way they used to. I can definitely appreciate a well-made horror movie, and I'm still continually drawn back to the genre, but I'm not quite as scared by horror movies as I once was when I first started watching them. And all of this is not just some weird flex. Well, maybe it's a bit of one, but what I'm trying to do is put into context when I say the following statement. Gonjiam Haunted Asylum is one of the last movies I can remember in years that has genuinely scared me while I watched it. This movie is genuinely terrifying. In terms of story and characters, there's not a lot here. The group of characters are definitely underdeveloped and fairly unlikable as a whole. The story is as simple as possible when it comes to found footage. A group of people exploring a spooky place with a camera. The first 20 minutes or so is basically just the group drinking, goofing off, or setting up gear. But the selling point of this movie isn't the bland characters or premise, it is the scares. Once they enter the asylum, shit hits the fan and the paranormal activity begins. Tension mounts throughout as they explore, ultimately leading to a terrifying finale. Again, this is a simple premise that has been done before, but it is the execution and the entities within the asylum that took this movie to another level. Something about how the ghost looked and acted deeply unsettled me. One scene in particular freaked me the fuck out. I was not expecting it at all, and I jumped out of my seat. I watched this movie with my friend, and he was just as scared by said scene. It was the first thing that we discussed afterwards. The combination of how it looked, how it was filmed, and the sounds that went along with it had me watching the scene through my fingers. I was even thinking about that scene later when I was walking to my car and when I was trying to sleep that night. I'm probably overhyping it a bit at this point, but goddamn that scene scared me. If you like found footage movies, if you like movies like Grave Encounters, or if you just like paranormal ghosty type horror movies, I definitely recommend you check this one out. It is available to watch right now on Amazon Prime. Anyway, that is my review of Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. Please consider subscribing down below if you enjoyed this. I post new reviews every Friday. Also leave a like, leave a comment down there. Let me know if you've already seen this or if you plan on checking it out. Anyway, that is my video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.